Hey, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to make some lasagna soup, and these are the ingredients that we're using. There is a full description of each one in the description box. I like Prego and this Classio. I'm not going to use all of those. I just wanted to show you my personal favorites. We have some chicken stock, some beef broth, and these are the seasonings that I'm going to use. Again, a full description of each one of these and the measurements, sort of the measurements, because I use everything just kind of to taste, most of the seasonings anyway. So some heavy cream and some ricotta and a couple cheeses, and let's get started. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and start cutting up our vegetables. I use the green bell pepper. I also do prefer in like spaghetti sauces to use red bell pepper as well. So you can use whatever bell pepper you like, red, yellow, orange, whatever you guys like to use in your sauces, you can use that. So here you're just gonna see me cutting the green pepper up. And then I'm gonna dice up some onion, and then we're gonna go ahead and get this pot started for this lasagna soup. Have you guys ever heard of lasagna soup? This is actually a new recipe for me, but it actually came out really well. So I hope you guys enjoy this recipe. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, guys. If you like easy, quick videos, this is the place where you want to be. And send your friends over, guys. Also, are you guys following me on Instagram? Follow me on Instagram under Solo Dolo Cooking. So let's go ahead and continue to cut up these veggies so we can go ahead and get them in the pot. So guys, just a safety tip, you want to make sure that you're always using a sharp knife, because dull knives are not safe. So you want to make sure that you're always using a sharp knife, so that way you can cut safely in the kitchen. So I'm cutting up a medium white onion. You can also use shallots, or you can also use a sweet onion as well, whatever your preference is. And just remember, guys, like cooking is not, for me, is not a complete science. Now baking, yeah, you need to follow measurements, but cooking, everything is to your taste. So as you're gonna see, I started off with this recipe, but then I kind of went on and added my own thing here. So now we're gonna add the veggies to the pan. I drizzle a little bit of EVOO in the pan, extra virgin olive oil. We're just gonna let this saute. Okay, so now I'm gonna add in some minced garlic. I used about a half a teaspoon of minced garlic. You can always use fresh garlic. We just want to get that in there. It's gonna start to smell really yummy, and the veggies are gonna get brown. Now we're gonna add in some extra lean ground beef. So you guys, I don't normally cook with ground beef, but I just thought that this recipe would taste a little better with ground beef. So I did buy some extra lean ground beef, and that's what I'm going to use in this recipe. This was about 2.5 pounds of extra lean ground beef. And even though it was lean, as you can see there's still some grease. So I drained that out, and this is what it looks like now. All right, so we're just gonna cook that up until it's brown. We're gonna add 2 heaping tablespoons of tomato paste. This just adds additional flavor to your sauces. So I highly recommend adding tomato paste to your sauces for just a more depth of flavor. Now we're gonna add in a can of Italian diced petite tomatoes. Now going into the pot is some beef broth. I use 2 cans of beef broth, and then I use a whole carton of unsalted chicken stock. You can also use chicken broth. Alright, so in this recipe I used 1 jar of Prego ragu sauce. Now I'm going to add in all of those seasonings again. It is in the description box. This was an additional one I added, some accent. So at this point, I am getting ready to start seasoning up this pot the way I would normally season it up if I was making like spaghetti or lasagna. Again, use the ingredients that you like to use. This is all to taste. So after each step, I just kind of gave the sauce a taste. I decided to add in this spaghetti packet. Guys, I really enjoy this packet. I added to all of my spaghetti dishes. I do not recommend adding any salt to this dish because most of these spices have salt in it. So you want to be very careful with that. And if you can get unsalted chicken broth, you want to do that, and beef broth. Here I added in about 2 tablespoons of butter. Guys, this is a cook secret to spaghetti sauce. Try adding in some butter. Now we're going to get the mixture of cheeses all together in a bowl. We have mozzarella and Italian and ricotta. And then I'm going to add a couple seasonings to that. Again, you want to be careful because cheese is salty, but you do want to add some flavor by adding some seasonings to this mixture. So guys, have you ever heard of lasagna soup? If so, comment below and let me know what you think about it. This recipe actually came out really well. I hope that you guys try it. If you do, let me know what you think of it. Okay, so I think that's mixed up pretty good. So now we are getting ready to add in the lasagna noodles. You're just going to see me breaking these up. Guys, you want to make sure they're not too big and they're not too small. I just broke them up in the pan and then I'm going to go ahead and add it to the dish. You do not want to boil these noodles in this dish for no longer than 8 minutes. 8 minutes will be perfect because if you boil it any longer than that, it's going to be soggy. Lasagna noodles are going into the pot. Get in there, girl. Go ahead and give it a little stir, but that's about it. You don't want to stir this up too much. Just get it in there and then let it go for 8 minutes. And this is what it's looking like after just a couple minutes. All right, so after 8 minutes, this is what the sauce is looking like. Oh my God, my house is smelling so bomb right now, guys. Look at this. Smells so good. Okay, so this is optional. You want to go ahead and add in 1 cup of heavy whipping cream. As you're going to see, this is going to change the color of the dish. So this is optional, but I do think that it gives it great flavor. Now we're going to add in half of the ricotta mixture to the pan. At this point, this pan is cut off, and this is what it looks like after that. Adding in the cheeses and the heavy whipping cream. Oh my God, when I tell you guys my house smells good, my house smells so delicious right now. So we're gonna go ahead and plate up this lasagna soup. Oh my God. Guys, I'm telling you, for more quick, easy recipes, go ahead and subscribe to this YouTube channel under Solo Dolo Cooking, and then head over to my Instagram and hit that follow button so you will be notified when I upload new and exciting video. Now we're going to put on a dollop of that ricotta mixture on top. This is definitely optional. I added some red pepper flakes because I'm a spicy type of girl. And here we go, guys. We're going to dig in. I actually put in the oven some twisty garlic knots. Oh my God, look at that, girl. Yes. Guys, I had to show you. This is what my bowl looked like when I was done. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the recipe, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.